Tiff and The Punisher podcast, Thursday, 7:45 p.m. Eastern, exposing CPS and educating children to say no to CPS. Join the chat in the viewers pit and interact with us during the show. Maybe jump in the box and tell your story. Hear Becca talk about stipulating on Tuesday, Dana screaming, "America, where are you?" This is not just a podcast. It's an educator, and more so, we are a family. Join this family because we know CPS has taken that away. So we're right here. Make yourself at home, and we will all fight CPS together. Don't let them take away your hope, livelihood, or your life. Let's all fight this together.
They are taking our kids every day. A child a minute, no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallets. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You will no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff! Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She's tired of our kids being taken. God damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up by Tiff Tack. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with hot speed. We will do so much being together. The birds of a feather flock together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you off one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. Your judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher warrior.
No, okay, this one, Turn it down. King, I mean it, or you'll go out of here.
I'm just flashing.
So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping.
We rented a bunch of photos in Hawaii last summer, and they're all scattered throughout our entire house. But I have an idea to freak my parents out. Quite a bit. Guys, a couple of years ago, Kate used Photoshop to just pull over my parents. Just watch this.
What's up, Tiff?
Just another day in July now.
Another day in July.
No, but I'm so excited. Guess what?
What's that, Tiff? What?
You dropped our book today.
Oh, yeah, I did do that. I did. I dropped it. It's out there. It's finally out there. I'm like, man, I cannot go through another day of the stress of worrying about the book. And I finally got it through the Kindle Direct thing. And, yeah, now we're out there. Our first book together is done. And everybody should definitely get a chance to look at it. It's on I'm trying to change my red light here. Sorry. It's on right now. We have I'm almost done getting the soft covers out there, but the Kindle version is out there right now. So everybody can check it out. I'll put the link up here in 1 second when I can get these red light off of me here. But yeah, it looks good, right?
Yeah. So I sent it to a couple of police officers that I know, one of them being the
Lord.
sheriff. And he said, "Are these actual books?" And I said, "Yes." Darren wrote the second one because I sent him your copy too, your other book. And I said, and we did the first one, just hit Amazon today.
Yep. For our series of the Tiff and The Punisher series is what we'll have, I guess is what we'll call it. It's exciting, isn't it? I'm going to pull it up.
Yes.
I'll pull it up.
Hey, Mama. My daughter said congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to tell her son happy birthday, even though he's probably not watching and whatever, but at least happy birthday to him. And I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but we have the chat now is right there. And right here. So I put this ticker up because a child a minute is taken into CPS custody. So that's the national average right there. Right now, that's not average, the amount of kids in custody. And that's the ticker clock right above Tiff's head. So every minute, a child goes into custody. So this stream has been on. There's been 16 kids taken by CPS since this stream has started, since we started messing around with, well, I don't know about messing around, but since we started doing this stuff with here. So everybody make note, the chat is right below us. So, and I'm going to pull up our book right now real quick. It's easy to find. Go to, I think you can even go right to Google. Let's see. Constitution is the armor. CPS is the enemy. Oh, yeah. Let's see what they say about it. It says navigating child protective services interaction involves knowing your rights. I thought it was going to give me the book transcript, but we don't have enough yet there. Let's see. So CPS, the enemy book. Wow, it still doesn't come up on Google, huh? Doesn't bring us up on Google yet. All right. Well, that's fine. Where did you search for it, Tiff? On Amazon?
It's on Amazon, and it gives a whole detail about the book. So you can pull it up and read it from that.
Right. Well, no, I was just hoping that it would be up on. I was hoping that it was going to be on Google as well, but it's not. So just make sure you guys go to Amazon and Amazon out. Check it out. Like I said, the Kindle version is on right now. Wow, it doesn't even come up there.
Okay, this is perfect. Now time to
You found it there?
definitely my parents' favorite.
I found it on Amazon. Yeah.
Like, this is on our YouTube favorite.
Here, do you need me to send it to you since I sent it to everybody else?
Yeah, because I don't see it
Hold
here.
on. There it is. I just sent it to your messenger.
Okay. Because, um, man, that's difficult. But I got some cool stuff too. Once we get done with this, I got some stuff that I can't wait. It's gonna blow you guys' socks off. Um, for real. Um, I'm telling the Canton guys that they should be watching us right now. And we should watch them tonight too because they're on at 9:30. I think Justin's going live, and he's doing that. But wait till you guys hear this. I just want to get this book up there too. Tiffany Wise sent us a link. What the hell is that? What the fuck? Goes back to, what is this? My message that I got from you right now is help Spanny Brat with something. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay. Weird. Yep, there it is. Tiff has it. All right, guys, here it is. Sorry about this. Boom. 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 All right. There she is in all of her glory, Tiff. Our book has made it. Let's see if I can get it any bigger. There we go. Take up the whole screen. And I believe that Restream has come quite a bit of ways here. I thought I could zoom in on it in there, but I can't. So let's see here. Let's zoom in on this. How's that? If everybody better than you see it, says in the Constitution is the armor, CPS is the enemy. Darren Guay and co-host Tiff deliver a powerful expose on the systemic failures of child protective services and the urgent need to restore constitutional protections for American families. Drawing from years of investigative reporting, personal testimony, and relentless advocacy through their acclaimed podcast, Tiff and The Punisher, this book dismantles the myths surrounding CPS while arming readers with practical legal strategies, due process rights, insights, and actionable tools for defense. From false accusations and unwarranted family separations to the bureaucratic overreach and accountability evasion, Guay and Tiff chronicle real cases of government abuse and the human cost of a system that too often prioritizes power over parental rights. With unflinching analysis grounded in the U.S. Constitution, they demonstrate how families can reclaim their sovereignty using 1983 civil rights claims, FOIA requests, pro se litigation tactics, community-driven reform efforts. This is more than a critique. This is a battle plan. Whether you are a targeted parent, legal advocate, policymaker, or a concerned citizen, Constitution is the armor, CPS is the enemy, equips you with the knowledge and resolve to fight back. The Constitution remains our strongest defense. The time to wield is now. So that's their little talk about it. Here is, of course, the cover. Yep. And there's our little, what says on the back here. This book dismantles the myths surrounding CPS while arming readers with practical legal strategies, due process insights, and the actionable tools for defense. From false accusations and unwarranted family separations to bureaucratic overreach and accountability evasion, Guay and Tiff chronicle real cases of government abuse and the human costs of a system that too often prioritizes power over parental rights. With unflinching analysis grounded in the U.S. Constitution, they demonstrate how families can reclaim their sovereignty. And then, that's what it says. So there it is, guys. We have our first, and I'll put this link. Jesus, that's a long one, isn't it? That is a hella link. but we're going to put it in there anyway. I will put it in the chat, guys. And back to the shop. Here we are. So hopefully you guys can all take a peek at that today. I'll tell you what. Here's the link for that. But I'll tell you what. The first. All right. Here's a question. How many years? So the first person that answers this correctly, and I'm going to ask a question about you, Tiff, and then you can ask me a question. And then the first person to answer each one of these correctly in the chat can, we'll give you guys a free copy of the book. How's that sound? So my question to Tiff is, let me think. What's a good question? Not to you, but about you, that I know the answer to, obviously. What is the name of the award that Tiff got from the NAACP? So the first person that can answer that in the chats will get a copy of the book. We'll send you a copy of the book. And then, Tiff, what do you got for a question about me?
Well, it's going to be about both of us.
Oh, okay, good.
How long has Tiff and the Punisher together been going? Okay. But the real question is, does anybody know the day that Tiff and the Punisher started?
That's a good one. Because it's coming up too. Yep. Sure is. So we'll keep an eye on these and see if you guys, whoever comes up with the first proper answers, we'll send you guys a copy of the, we'll send you guys a copy of the book. There's smart ass Becca in the host comments. At least she's come to work on time.
Becca said Darren doesn't even know that
I know,
answer,
that's
but
why I just did it. There's smart
unfortunately,
ass Becca in the comments.
but
And I
he
tell you
should
what,
because you do
we
know
just
that
talked
day
about
because
it.
we done. Thank you.
Yeah, we just had this conversation the other day. So yeah, Becca, I do know the day. And no, you don't get to play. So yeah, so there we go. Now, I know we wanted to talk about the book a little bit and everything today, but we just did some book talk. I want to talk about this app that I forgot the hell the name of it was now. Hold on a minute. If I gotta
Do you
remember.
see how many kids?
How many kids? What?
26 kids, and we've been on only 20 minutes.
Jesus Almighty. That's crazy, isn't it? Like that's how much kids are being taken. That's removed from their homes. Okay, see. Okay, there it is. I want you guys. This is gonna blow your freaking minds right here. So I was looking up because I'm putting the CPS Punisher app on the.
Okay, so Erica answered it.
Okay. Is it right? I can't see the screen right now. I'm looking at something else.
Well, she's the closest right now.
All right. Well, we'll give it to her. How close is she? Is she like close or like close?
Well, I was awarded it in 2026, but I won it in 2025.
All right. But she got it though.
Yes, she did.
All right. Erica gets the book for that. For the TIFF question, we've got that landed. So Erica, congratulations. You get the first copy of our book. I've got your information, so I don't need it from you. So I will get that shipped for you today. Well, Erica, message me because I don't think I have your home address because I'm trying to help Erica out with finding her family, like we had talked about that stuff and finding that stuff. So a lot of this stuff that I'm going to start doing is going to hinge around these things that we say that we want to do and get going. But Tiff, what if I were to tell you that there's an app? The Child Protector app assists protective services, law enforcement, attorneys, and medical personnel when evaluating children who may have been physically abused.
Wait a minute. They use an app?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
didn't
all
know
kinds.
that.
This app is realistic animations of how childhood injuries may happen, both accidental and inflicted. Depictions of different types of injuries, including bruises, head injuries, fractures, and abdominal injuries and burns. Decision trees to use and determine the likelihood of abuse, the appropriate medical evaluation, further investigative needs, further medical testing for each of the injury types, and appropriate further scene investigation. There's a library of over 100 animations with accompanying narration that depict the mechanisms of different types of injuries for children, description of medical findings, the meanings of those findings, and how they can be used in investigative, legal, or court processes. History of taking tools for both investigations, medical professionals. How about that one?
So where is this app?
You can go to the Google store.
Oh, you'll have to.
Type in Child Protector app.
Okay.
And this one is shit. I don't remember. Sorry. What was this one? I don't remember.
So which one is it? Because there's a shit ton of them.
What do you mean?
Oh.
So here's the thing for it. It's something about. It was something about. It's even. Here you go. This is the thing that I'm reading it from. Right here. Let me zoom in on it. You guys can see it a little bit better.
I think you should just embrace it and go on that date as your true self. Don't hide it. By the way, you're way shorter than I
Go. There, if I do that, can you read it better?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Isn't that crazy?
Hold on, I just found it. I'm gonna have to download this, but
Did you find it, Tiff?
no, it took me to the same one.
Okay. You're in the Play Store?
Yeah.
Huh.
You'll have to send me the link.
Well, I mean, we're looking at it right there. Let me see. Play Store. Child Protector app. Play Store. But isn't this crazy? So they have an app. Google Family Link, or use the parental controls, or you said no. Control. Family Link. No, just you try to get this shit so that these. Okay, I don't know where. You know what? Show me in the App Store. Show me in the App Store. Like I got all the information from it, but let's see. Google the official parental supervision tool. No. Parental Coral Kids app. Custodial. Family Protect filing. A background safety utility designed for flag digital risks and track devices. Do you like the step-by-step? No, I want you to show
Who
me
makes
the
it, Darren?
controller. I don't know. The thing's right there.
It
So I'm
doesn't
trying to
say who
figure out.
makes it or anything.
Yeah, because all that other stuff you was reading, that's exactly what it brought up.
Yeah, it says go to your app store, search Child Protector app.
Sometimes if you look at the icon, like you can match it based off the icon, but if it's updated or changed, then it could possibly be different.
Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. Coming in on Vote Becca right now.
This year is going to be 10 times bigger and better.
Yes, I got this giant pie tin, and we're gonna fill this
Play
whole
Store,
thing.
Play Store, Play Store, Play Store, Play Store,
Let's get started.
Play Store. I was about ready to yell at Becca. Where'd she go? Store.
I don't know. I disappeared, and then I disappeared for some reason. I don't know how, but I disappeared. Why was you going to yell at me for now?
All right. What is it? Parental Control app? Parental. Tiff, what is it that I'm supposed to be looking for?
The Child Protector app.
Yeah. I mean, I see what you're saying because when I Googled it, it said that it's in the App Store. But it is not in the App Store because I was just in the App Store.
Yeah, I was too.
Child Protector app.
Maybe you have to put in free. Maybe.
Let's go and
Sometimes
check
it
app.
makes all the difference.
Parental Control app. Kids Guard Parental Control app. Guardian Parental Control. Family Safety. Kids Guard Profile Monitoring. Kids Shield Parental Control. These are all control apps. Nifty. Well, I don't know. That's just crazy because you can see that I'm not bullshit. I looked it up.
You know where it's at?
Where?
This chart that you have is actually, I don't know if you saw where it came from. It came from ncjtc.org, National Criminal Justice Training Center.
All right. NCJ.
I'm about to send it to you and Becca.
Okay.
All right, I just sent it to both of y'all. And then maybe we can all figure out how to download this bitch.
Did you hear that? So you know, I had that CPS case and they wanted to follow up this week.
Oh God, why?
You know, because I essentially didn't the psychologist, you know, the hospital had given the wrong information to the psychologist. And so they decided today, I sent a follow-up email, you know, being smart. I was like, I'm following up with her because I hadn't heard from the CPS caseworker. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I followed up with her and I was like, hey, you know, I know that you guys got, you know, your updated information. Like the psychologist told me that they gave it to you. And I just want to confirm, you know, that is this case continue or is it going to be closed or, you know, what is the plan? She told me that she did not receive any report from the psychologist's office. And I said, excuse me? You know what I did? I screenshotted her message and the message that the email she had sent me. And then guess what? I shut her down when she was like, well, I need a formal. She told me that she needed a formal withdrawal of the complaint from the psychologist. Mind you, she had called 4 freaking times and already tried to update, sent her a text and everything. And literally, she says that I can have that formal withdrawal or you can send me a copy of his discharge papers. I sent her a discharge paper. I ain't heard a damn word from that woman. Not a
Well,
word.
today marks the today.
You should have just left it alone.
Well, here's what I was thinking. So strategically, I was like, okay, they essentially, they will do, what we know that they will do, and they will try to come in and be like, oh, well, there's another reason. Like, I wanted them to specify, and I wanted them to tell me on paper, written down, what allegations that they were going to rely on based off of what was falsely reported. And that case where she was not happy. And the psychologist was like, I am so sorry. She's like, you're still dealing with this today? Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm like, but you don't even know the damage that you guys can cause. I was like, because there is parents that aren't due diligent like me and would just call or just ignore it. And then here they are and they're getting their kids stolen because of your guys' practice.
Child stealers, yeah. Is it NCJC you said?
NJ.
I just sent it to your messenger.
I'm not going to read it to you there.
National Criminal. Yeah, read it to him. So we're up to, hold on, Becca. We're almost up to 40 children, and we haven't even been on 40 minutes.
Yep.
NCJTC.
Oh, TC, all right. Well, NCJC is something too.
And then dash static. FVTC.edu.
You know what? I'll go click the link instead. Constitution is our friend. I guess I won't because it's not here. Okay. No.
Leave it up to Darren. Fuck up a wet dream.
NCTJC.
Why didn't you just click on the damn link, Darren?
Because I don't have the link.
I literally am looking right at it.
Oh.
It's literally, it's the same paper you got. I mean, essentially. That's where the link takes you to.
I don't have it.
Okay, National Criminal Justice Training Center. Let's see here at the bottom. I need to see this. Oh, this is kind of like one of those like clinical apps. It's more like a medical app.
Oh, look at all the training sessions that you can take from them.
Oh, did you see that? The app was created by Dr. James D. Anderst, MD, Children's Mercy Hospital, Kansas City, Missouri, and Dr. Nancy D. Kellogg, MD, Department of Pediatrics, University of Texas Health Science Center, along with the assistance of Dr. Tara Frazier, Dr. Emily Kilgo, and Monica Nelson. Oh, they have a Facebook. Hold on. And they have a website, ncjtc.org, Darren. That'd probably be an easier way for you to find it.
I'm already here.
Oh, my damn, there goes the mouse in the mop bucket.
First response to missing and abducted children incidents for U.S. territories. No fee. Jeff, did you say that they have a bunch of classes with no fee?
No, I did not.
One. Check this out. Missing Children Investigations Part 2. Writing the Warrant and Decoding the Return. Missing the Children Investigations increasingly begin with the digital and social media evidence. Part 2 of the Missing Children Investigation webinar series focuses on writing effective digital social media warrants and correctly using the data that is returned. Writing clear, legally sound digital and social media warrants is critical in obtaining useful data and avoiding delays and denials. But yeah, they have a bunch of free ones right here. Comprehensive and culturally responsive case managements to support long-term recovery. First response to missing and abducted children. child sex trafficking, 911 telecommunicators and missing and abducted children, presenting evidence in child forensic interviews. Gunner needs to be watching that one. Oh boy. This is a hell of a find, Darren.
Good job. Now we just got to find the damn app.
Yeah, where the hell is it? Did we find that yet? That's still
I
not
think they
on
probably updated it, just haven't updated that part of it yet.
The whole purpose of us being here. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do. Yeah. Come on. All right, so here we go with that. Did we locate the app? No?
No.
So somewhere in here, there is an app. Somewhere around is that, yeah, it's a reporting app. That's what we had just read, is that it was all about the doctors and their findings, what things were abused. Because I think that would be a good tool too. Maybe parents should pay attention to that, because, or not parents, but mandated reporters, because maybe you don't have to mandate a report on every injury. And I think that's more or less the purpose of what that app was doing, was making it so that people weren't just calling up and saying it was a report of CPS. They needed to look at those documents and those videos and see if these things were actually signs of abuse or not. I think that's the whole purpose of that app, to be honest, from what I'm gathering from what we've read.
Darren, you should sign up for emails on that site. I get emails from them too. You too, Becca.
Mm-hmm.
And they will know when all the judges are going to their little getaways for these retreats. Like the next one coming up is on welfare and dependency. But you got to be there in person, and it's like $1,500 plus your own expenses.
Well, they better get donating if they want us to get there.
Oh no, we can't go. Only judges can go.
Oh, okay.
But it's still good to know what the hell they're learning.
Oh, hey, check it out, everybody. They have ACEs in substance use, culturally grounded, trauma-informed stuff. I suggest if any of you have CPS cases, that you take the ACEs certification course. It's easy. It's just time consuming. It's not even a lot of time. It's like 3 hours altogether. But find it and take it, because that's high up on their list of things that they want you to, or parents to take. It's about, the funny thing is it's about trauma, and the trauma that, you know, gets caused by abuse in these situations, or that's what they try to label it as. But the number one cause of trauma to children in these situations are, of course, CPS and removing the child. So it's kind of a not a catch-22, but it's kind of ironic that they want you to take a trauma course that's based on the fact that they removed your kid, and that's where the trauma is created. So, but anyway, they look very highly upon the ACEs certification and completion. It's free. They have it here on this site, this NCJTC site. But if you just go online and look for ACEs, child abuse, whatever, for free, you'll find it. There's plenty of places they give you a little certificate at the end to prove that you took it and all that stuff. But it's all based around childhood trauma and emergency trauma situations and things like that they cause, of course. But we've got to take this stupid course so that we understand that they caused us trauma.
And realistically, Tiff, you had been saying that something about like July 1st about how everything was like going into like being enacted and stuff like that. So I got to looking at my state legislator's website, and they literally passed a law to just pretty much broaden in the state of Ohio, like school protection liaisons. Now it's going to require the public schools to appoint a dedicated child protection liaison to manage, coordinate, and escalate cases of suspected child abuse and neglect. They're going to have a tracking portal. They're expanding the state's uniform automated child welfare system into a web portal that integrates data from law enforcement, the courts, and children's services. So we're going in the wrong direction here.
But our parents can get that that paperwork that we have that says nobody, is allowed to talk to them. I don't give a fuck if it's Jesus Christ. I better be there.
Yep. I cannot stress that to my kids enough, and people don't even understand. Like, kids think it's a joke to call the cops, and they're like, they think the cops are going to save them, and I'm like, that is a sad misconception. In very few situations do the police actually help a situation.
So they have a lot of stuff in here about native fathers struggling with addiction and that stuff. Speaking of native fathers, Tiff, do you know who we got coming up on either Wednesday or Thursday?
Who?
We got Mr. Toes coming back for us.
All right.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day. On Sunday, we talked for about an hour and a half. And they got a lot of good stuff going on. They have the FAFO League, or I forget exactly the name of the organization. But we really want to hook together with them, and they really want to hook together with us and do like a big Tiff and the Punisher with the FAFO, type thing, and really start making the united front. So they're really excited about this. And also, did you know a guy by the name of, I played him on Gunner's show last night. You're going to freaking tickle your pantsy about this guy here. And I put him up on my page, and it looks like we're going to be able to actually, I've gotten reach from him. So I think that we're going to be able to actually connect with this dude. Tiffany, wait till you hear this guy's mouth. You're going to freaking love it.
Shit.
Let me see here. If I was my stuff, where would I be?
Not where you're looking, obviously.
Who is it?
You don't
I'll tell you. I'm going to pull him up first.
You know, Darren, he makes you anticipate everything.
He's my friend. This is my new friend, and his name is George Ward. Him and I had some extensive conversations yesterday, the day before.
This pertains to data centers, Google, Facebook, Instagram, any of these services, any of the ones that have terms and services. And have some of you gotten to Google notice that they were changing the terms and service, and they said, if you don't like it, you can leave and all that other kind of shit? Because I got the notification, and I put them on notice themselves that you don't want to fuck with me with what I have going on with this arbitration clause in my property interests that are in the trust. So I want you to listen what's coming up. I'm going to pause for 1 second, but I want you to listen. Oh, hold on. All right. I paused for a second because my brother came in. I wanted him to listen to what's going on and asked him to sit down for a second and pay attention. I want all of you to do the same thing. Now, I'm not playing anything except what I want you to hear, what's being said. You people need to learn your fucking rights. You need to learn your Constitution. You need to learn that we are the sovereign. Okay? The courts don't get to do anything but controversies. The Supreme Court only gets to do controversies. They can't make any kind of ruling against our rights. There's no controversy to our rights. So let's listen.
Did you see how California has a Consumer Protection Act?
Now, just because he's making note of a specific state doesn't mean anything. It's fucking nationwide. It's the Constitution. It's the federal Constitution. It covers the entire country. Okay? Pay attention.
And that Consumer Protection Act says that it gives individuals more protection on their privacy? Where did Congress get the authority to even have any control over a person's privacy?
They don't.
Well, that's a lie. Congress has no authority over a person's privacy. The law says, and the law is the Constitution for the United States of America. Oh, and by the way, when I...
Not the U.S. Corporation Constitution from the 11th Amendment on. Pay attention in class while we're trying to teach you this stuff. Okay? This is why it's important that if you might not think that it's a fact, but you might want to get my packets. Because when you see them 200 plus pages, a lot of this information's in there to protect your ass. So pay attention.
Congress, I'm including the state legislature because they are also known as the Congress. But anywho,
And I apologize that all you're doing is looking at my ugly mug while this is going on. I may look rough. I just got out of the shower not too long ago and this old man's whooped. I've been running all fucking day. But pay attention.
What I am saying is the Fourth Amendment follows the First Amendment, which precedes the Ninth Amendment. Period. The First Amendment says Congress shall make no law abridging the rights of the people. The Fourth Amendment says every person has the right to be secure.
There's going to be some other key notes in here that are being said. Please pay the fuck attention.
The Fourth Amendment says, and the Ninth Amendment says, hey, the rights enumerated says
enumerated or unenumerated?
Or unenumerated are retained by the people. So since when does Congress get to turn these rights into a privilege or privilege?
They can't. Did you ever fucking really read the First Amendment? Because it says Congress shall make no law that would abridge or abrogate the Constitution. No secondary law can supersede the supreme law. Let's continue. This video may be a little lengthy, so just pay attention, okay?
These rights.
56 kids, Tiff.
You can't convert a right to a privilege. There is no jurisdiction in any constitution in the United States.
Doesn't matter if it's state constitution or not. The state constitution must adhere to or follow or be in foot or in step with the federal constitution. And remember, from the stuff that I put out in my packets and what I've done the videos on, the state being the sovereign people, not the fucking state of subsidiary of the foreign federal corporation.
For doing so. The only way a person loses the right to control their privacy, their information, their papers, intellectual and or tangible homes and or things and or property is through consent.
Now we've done video on that, especially when the statutes, you cannot go to jail or anything under a statute unless you consent. That's why we never consent. Okay? Versus Neil. We are not bound by any institutions formed by our fellow man without our consent. And that's Supreme Court ruling, never overturned since 1796. Yeah, some of us go way back in history, and even further back than that.
Oh my gosh. Sorry about this, guys. Hey, look at that. People are calling. I do this at the same time every night.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to get him on. I've been watching him too.
Wow. Hold on, let me get this off my screen. I'm trying to click this off my screen. These fucking people.
Because that's due process of the law.
So that's all the cops are doing? There's no due process of law. So that means they are the one breaking the fucking law. And I'm gonna follow up with that because we're gonna do Sure v. Rhodes. Because as soon as they step outside of the Constitution and that oath to that Constitution, they are stripped of their official capacity and a representative character. They aren't nothing than an armed fucking clown in a costume threatening you with aggravated assault or battery or other. You have every lawful right to defend yourself from these people. They're no fucking better than you. They're just a man or a woman in a costume, nothing more. Don't get it twisted.
Stop listening. Okay. Your argument highlights a core debate. Wake up. Sorry, you stupid moron. I'm not arguing. What I am doing is I am using the law. You are arguing because you want to use nuances. We don't get to use nuances when
And that's what your fucking attorney, lawyer, or public pretender does, is they use caveats and nuances and legalese to mentally and literally fuck you. Because they're an officer of the court. And in my practice, they don't have a license to practice law. We can. We all can practice law. Since V.A. Hearns. Okay? It's a common right. Guys need to pay attention when some of us like Doyle Bradley Walters and myself are teaching you this shit. Because some of you are really ignorant and think you know the law, and you don't know a fucking thing. Some of us do.
Talking about the law, the Supreme Court has no jurisdiction over a person's rights, the government is not higher than the people.
So all those gun laws, they're non-existent because they can't make any law that would abrogate the Constitution. Henceforth, there in fucking Marbury versus Madison. The Congress nor the legislature shall pass no law that is not made in pursuance of the Constitution. Any law made that is not made in pursuance thereof is notwithstanding. It's repugnant, null and void, as though it had never been passed, and can be disregarded with impunity. So that means all that shit, including the traffic codes, are bullshit. They are breaking the law, and your public servants are paying them to fucking break the fucking law, and that is called violating the Emoluments Clause of the Constitution. Also, violating Article 6, Clause 2 of the Supremacy Clause, which also states that the Congress and the legislature shall make no law that isn't made in pursuance of the Constitution.
The sovereignty of the state and of the United States.
The people are the sovereignty.
The Supreme Court has no jurisdiction. The Congress can make no law. The Supreme Court can make no determination. Supreme Court has...
You heard that? So that means Terry v. Ohio and Pennsylvania versus Mims. Out of there.
Jurisdiction only over controversies. My rights are not a controversy. They are my property. You better go back and look at the Constitution and look at it for what it is, comma, the law. And it is the supreme law which overrides the Supreme Court.
Now, and along with that, remember, the Supreme Court itself has ruled, and I've shared it and I've shown it, that the true supreme law of the land is the common law, which was way before the supreme law contract called the Constitution. And the sovereign people are the source of law. So everything that they have that's out there is fucking bogus. It's bullshit. It's fucking fraud. There is no statute of limitations on fraud, baby. And that's 20 to 30 years in prison, not to mention punitive damages. And just so you're aware, people like us that have our property interest in the trust with the arbitration clause, you sell my data, you share my data, and everything, like, oh, we're coming for you. And we're coming big. And we're coming hard. Because it's criminal. I'm not just going to fuck you financially. I'll put you in prison.
Stop listening.
Now, I'm going to stop there. That should be enough right there to settle all of it. There should be no more argument for any of this shit. Anybody got any fucking questions? Some of you got them little smiley faces when people like me and Doyle say stuff. You're a bootlicker. You're an uneducated fucking moron. You don't know dick about the fucking law. Guys like us, we're teaching you the fucking law. So, for all of you that are now wanting to be interested in my packets, I'm letting everybody know.
All right, so that's him. And we got him. He's coming in with us. We're excited for that.
When's he coming?
But, probably the end of this week. If not the end of this week.
That's great.
Yeah, I had to buy his. He got 40,000 followers in 2 months. So,
oh my!
Yeah, he's up there, and he's going to come on and talk about this stuff with us. I got to order one of his packets. His packets are expensive; they're $150. So I got to order one of those. But there's one thing I want to point out, though, Tiff, and what he said there. The Supreme Court, the supreme law of the land is the Constitution, and that sits over the Constitution. I mean, the Constitution sits over the Supreme Court. So people, when you're talking about case law and all of this shit, don't forget that the Constitution trumps the Supreme Court. You know, and people need to remember that. And the people trump the Constitution. So,
yeah, because it's supposed to be we the people with your name and then the Constitution.
Right. Yep. So just don't forget that that's the way that it goes. So yeah.
Almost 65 children.
66 now since we've had our show on. Dang. Yeah, Dr. Death, that's not sovereign citizen crap, buddy. You got to get yourself educated because we are the sovereigns. Sovereign citizen crap's a whole different game. You're thinking about American national and all of that. This isn't sovereign citizen crap. So get those things correct. But yeah, a lot in this episode for you guys to look through. So make sure you I don't know where the hell Becca went, but make sure you check everything else. Don't forget tomorrow night, guys, is Becca's night. Tomorrow night is Becca's night. She's going to teach you about stipulating and so on and so forth. Teach you about stipulating and how to fight that. And we got toes this week coming up. So we got a lot of good stuff coming up this week. And then this dude at some point. And keep Osiris in your prayers, please, everybody. Because he's still fighting this fight. But he'll get through it. He's a tough man.
I'm hoping to see him hopefully this week. So we'll see.
Oh, cool. All right. Is that it for you, Tiff? All right, guys. Don't forget to check out the cpspunisher.com. We got the app. We got the book. We got all kinds of stuff. Check it all out. Tell a friend, share, like, do all that stuff on YouTube that you're supposed to do. We are out of here. Catch you guys tonight.
The hunters just became the hunted. Tiff and The Punisher! We coming for you! Systems corrupt, snatching kids in the night. Foster care pipelines, profit from the fight. Lies on the paper, judges paid off clean. Tearing up families, living out their dream. Equal and the same, we uncover the game. Foster care corruption, putting kids through the pain. Gunning for CPS, no mercy, no slack. We expose the truth, now you're under attack. You came for the children, thought you'd never fall, but the table's turning. Hear the battle call. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. When the hunters become the hunted, CPS, your time is through. Tiff and the Punisher rising from the flames, uncovering the lies, screaming out the name. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. Podcast dropping bombs every episode raw. Real survivor stories breaking every law. You hunt the parents, label us all insane, but we flip the script, now you feel the pain. Gunning for CPS, equal and the same. Breaking down the system, screaming out your name. Foster care secrets buried in the dirt. We dig them up deep, watch the whole thing burn. You thought you were untouchable, hiding behind the stage, but the hunted are rising. It's already too late. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. When the hunters become the hunted, CPS, your time is through. Tiff and the Punisher rising from the flames, uncovering the lies, screaming out the name. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. We are coming for you. Gunning for CPS, equal and the same. Uncovering foster care, your empire, foster day. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. When the hunters become the hunted, CPS, we're coming through. Tiff and the Punisher, the movement's alive. Parental rights warriors, we will survive. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. Yeah, the hunters just became the hunted. We coming for you. Tiff and the Punisher. Forever.
They said don't fight the system. They said stay quiet. They were wrong. Lock in. We are exposing what so many have failed to. We are going to show you what bar attorneys have hidden from all of us. Hundreds of thousands of children and twice that of parents have been lied to and walked down the road of termination. It's the death penalty. We're all of the protesters, the ones who fight for the rights of prisoners, dogs, illegal immigrants. Why aren't you coming to the aid of our children and families? Right here in America, every day a child per minute is kidnapped. And no one cares. We fight alone until today. CPS Punishers mount up. Here comes the CPS Punisher.
Anonymous tip, another lie from one of them. No warrant, no proof, just a badge and a grin. Stealing kids like trophies, thinking they'll win. Mama crying on the porch, daddy in the cage. System wrote the script, but the CPS Punisher just flipped the page. The educator they banned, I see every violation, every forged line, every ex part hearing, every stolen time. One tap of the
gap and the truth ignites. Welcome to the CPS Punisher, now we can fight! CPS and the courts have lied to us all.
The courts will not disgrace the family. CPS Punisher,
Here to avoid the chains and expose the game.
CPS Punisher,
The educator they never wanted you to find.
Punisher,
One tap and their empire cracks. We rise, we take our kids back. The app is called the CPS Punisher. I'm the cape in the shadows, the skull in the night, the binder full of secrets and weapons you all need. Ab initio, watch me void that lie. Fourth Amendment armor, watch the tyrants cry. Falsified drug test gone in a flash. I see Tebio, warrior, due process king. Every parent's hero when the hotline rings. I call it justice. Download the truth, now the system busts us. From the courtroom to the streets, hear the battle cry. The CPS Punishers arrive. Kiss your bar asses goodbye. They tried to silence us, now we're the loudest voice in the room.
CPS Punisher,
Here to avoid the chains and expose the game.
CPS Punisher,
The educator they never wanted you to find.
Punisher,
The children never leave again. Families rise, we never look back. We now use the CPS Punisher. This ain't revenge, this is reunification. This ain't rage, this is resurrection. Open the app, step into the fight. You ready?
CPS Punisher,
The app you need when they took your kid.
CPS Punisher,
The truth they hid, now the truth gets lit.
Punisher,
Download the power, take back the throne.
Punisher,
You're never alone. CPS Punisher. The educator they never wanted you to find. Void complete, family restored. The bar is finished, the Constitution will prevail. Judges do what's right. Treason is your penalty.
CPS Punisher,
Here comes the CPS Punisher.